In this lecture, we will program Mario's movement and controls. First, we will create a variable named isJumping and set it equal to false. We will also create a variable named isHitByEnemy and set it equal to false. Let's create a function named run. Inside of this function, we will use the global keyword on three variables: coin amount, coins, and isHitByEnemy. Then we will check if Mario has collided with Goomba, and Goomba is visible, and we are on level 2. If the boolean variable isHitByEnemy is true, we will return from the function. Then we will set isHitByEnemy to true. Next we will call the loseLife function. Next we will have a for loop for I in range len coins. Inside of this for loop we will check if Mario has collided with the coin at index I. If so, we will hide that coin object, then delete it, and call gc.collect to perform a garbage collection manually. Next, we will create a variable named style and set it to have a font of Courier, a size of 30, and a font of bold. Note that this is a tuple variable and a nice example of how tuples can be used in Python programming. Next, we will increment the coin amount by 1. Then we need to clear the coin's text. After that, we will write x and then the coin amount cast to a string with a font of style and an align value of center to the screen. Next we will call time.sleep and pass in a value of 0.2. Then we will clear the coin's text. After that we will set style to be the same as it was, except to have a value of 20. Then we will rewrite the coin's text to the screen. The reason that we write the text at a size of 30 and then wait and then write it in a size of 20 is to add a visual effect of the text bouncing up when a coin is collected, which makes it look pretty cool. Then we will create a function named write, inside of which we will use the global keyword for our Mario and position x variables. If jumping is true, we will return from the function. Next we will move Mario forward and pass in speed. Then we will set position x equal to Mario's x position. Then we will set Mario's shape to MarioRun.gif. Finally we will call the run function. Next, we will create a function named left. Inside of this function, we will use the global keyword on the Mario and the position variables. If the value of isJumping is true, we will return. Then we will call Mario.backward and pass in move speed. After that, we will create a variable named position x and set it equal to Mario's x position. Finally, we will set Mario's shape equal to the MarioRunLeft GIF. Finally, we will call the run function. Next, we will create a jump function. Inside of this function, we will use the global keyword on the position x, position y, isJumping, and Mario variables respectively. If isJumping is true, then we will return from the function. Next, we will set isJumping to true. After that, we will set position to Mario's y position. Then we will call turtle.delay and pass in 10. Next, we will call Mario.left and pass in 90. Next, we will set Mario's shape equal to MarioJump.gif. Then we will call Mario forward and pass in 150. Next, we will call Mario.right and pass in 90. After that, we will call Mario.forward and pass in 120. Then we will call Mario.left and pass in 90. Next, we will set position x equal to Mario's x position. Finally, we will call turtle.onTimer and pass in idle as the first argument, and 500 as the second argument. After that, we will create a function named idle. Inside of this function, we will use the global keyword on the isJumping and Mario variables respectively. Then we will set Mario's shape to idle.gif. After that, we will move Mario to position x, position y using the goTo function. Next, we will call Mario.setH and pass in 0. Then we will set isJumping to false. Finally, we will call turtle.delay and pass in 0. Time to set some event listeners. We will call screen.onKeyPress and pass in the name of our left function as the first argument, and the string value left as the second argument. Then we will call screen.onKeyPress and pass in the name of our right function as the first argument, and the string right as the second argument. After that, we will call screen.onKeyPress and pass in the name of the jump function as the first argument, and the string up as the second argument. Then we will call screen.onKeyRelease and pass in a lambda that will set Mario's shape to idle.gif and pass in the string left as the second argument. This means that when the player releases the left key on their keyboard, Mario's sprite will be set to the idle sprite, making it look like he stopped running. Then we will call screen.onKeyRelease and pass in a lambda, setting Mario's shape to idle as the first argument, and the string right as the second argument. This way Mario will go back to his idle pose when the player releases the right key. Then we need to cut the screen.listen, load start screen, and screen.mainLoop calls, and paste them at the bottom of our code. In the next lecture, we will code level 1 for our Mario game.